This is Craig Hutchinson with NewYorkRedBulls.com. After a disappointing defeat on the road in Salt Lake, the team returns to Red Bull Arena to face Colorado, boosted by the return of their international players for the only home game of the month. Obviously a disappointing result over the weekend. What did you learn from that game? What do you need to improve upon for this week?
It's not that easy to answer because it's two totally different halves in a way. When you go one down after 3 minutes, I think it affects you mentally in a way, and we didn't really get any rhythm in the first half. We just had to defend. When we won the ball, it was, I think we lost it after the first pass in a way, so we didn't really came out in our attacking game. The good thing is how we responded for the second half, that we could control the game and should probably have got a tie.
I mean, we just need to limit mistakes. Personally, I got caught kind of watching on the goal. So, again, just defensively, stay compact and get back to basics and limit individual mistakes, and I think we'll be fine.
It was a tough game for us. I think we played way better in the second half, if I can say that. It wasn't that difficult because we didn't play at all in the first half. But you have to give them credit too. They're a good team. They're showing why they're also unbeaten at home for a long time and why they're champions. So that's the type of thing we need to do, and we need to try to copy.
We've played against LA and against Salt Lake recently, two of the best teams in the league. How do you think the team's stacking up against those teams?
Yeah, we haven't picked up any points against the three best teams so far, and you can of course think about that. Why not? If you look at the games, it's been rather even all those 4 games. I would say the only way we really didn't play well was away to Columbus, that we were not even show up that game. But I think we're coming closer all the time, and that we can compete with the best ones.
Looking ahead to this week's game, what have you taken from last week's game that you've been working on in practice, and what do you know about Colorado?
First of all, I'm going to start with ourselves. I think defend better as a team, attack better as a team. I know it is a cliche say, but it is true in football. If you don't work out as a unit and being together, you're not going to win anything. So we're going to try to do that a bit more. Defend better as a team, starting with us, and attack better, starting with the back 4. So that is an important thing. Then Colorado, I know they are playing really well at the moment. So same. It's kind of every time I've been here talking about teams, it's kind of the same. They're a really hard-working team. Same, Salt Lake the other day, was playing some great football, and I'm sure we can expect the same thing with Colorado, and it's a very important win for us if we can have it.
They're pacey. They go through the middle with Bellucci, and they try to get the ball to counter Casey and get it wide to Omar, and just run at you and get down the wings and put good crosses in, and that's how they scored the goal against us, and got one called back against us. They're a good side. They play through the middle, and they got good players, and we just gotta again limit their go-to guys in Casey and Bellucci.
We got the tie away, a little bit lucky that game, at least the last 10-15 minutes when we were under pressure, but I feel that it is a rather physically strong side, with Casey Cummins up front. They are a handful. They have 2 good central midfield players. So they are, I think I've said all the time that I like what I've seen from Colorado, the way they play, and they are in a good run now too, but I think we know most of the way they play.
You got the return of some of the international players this weekend. Do you think that's going to be a big help as well?
Oh, absolutely. Whenever you can get everybody back into training and healthy and playing together. You saw at the San Jose game, we played well, and the whole team knocked the ball and really possessed the ball and created a lot of chances. So yeah, I mean, having those guys back is going to be crucial for us.
And as well as getting Rafa back, you've also got Dane coming back, who's on a good run of form and apparently played very well for Jamaica as well over the weekend. Do you think those two guys make a big difference?
To be honest, I'm not surprised. I mean, Roy also coming back for us, Buna. I don't know who's going to play, but the boys, obviously, it's always kind of better to have the full squad around. We were mentioning Rafa not being in the middle of the park against Salt Lake, but we did miss also Dan Richards a hell of a lot. The guy has been tremendous at the moment, playing well, flying. He's been, I think, recently the best player we have had on the pitch so far. So definitely having him back, but not only him, to be honest, but especially him coming back, that's going to be a good one for us.